Morning, dear children. Come back to civics first chapter, that is what is democracy and why democracy. Today we are going to see the topic arguments against democracy. So let us see what are the arguments against democracy. Leaders keep changing in a democracy. This leads to instability. Democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope for morality. So many people have to be consulted in a democracy that it leads to delay. Elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decision. Democracy leads to corruption, for it is based on electoral competition. Ordinary people do not know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. So, children, it is also true that democracy leads to frequent changes in leadership and it leads to instability. There are many people who has to be consulted, that leads to delay in decision making. People can make mistake, and also it does not guarantee that their decision will be good. So clearly democracy is not a magical solution for all the problems. It had not ended poverty in our country and in other parts of the world. Now let us see argument for democracy. First let me tell you why is democracy considered the best form of government. Democracy cannot give us everything but is clearly better than any other alternative. It offers better chances of a good decision. It is likely to respect people's own wishes and allows different kinds of people to live together. Even when it fails to do so, some of these things, it allows a way of correcting its mistakes and offers more dignity to all citizens. That is why democracy is considered as the best form of government. So, a democratic government is a better government because it is more accountable form of government. Then next is, how does democracy improve the quality of decision making? A democratic decision involves consultation with and consent of all those who are affected by that decision. So those who are not powerful have same say in taking the decision as those who are powerful. This can apply to a government or a family or any other organization. So in this way, thus democracy improves the quality of decision making. Then the next argument for democracy is, democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. In any society, people are bound to have differences of opinions and interests. These differences are particularly sharp in a country like ours, which has an amazing social diversity. People of our country belonging to different regions speak different languages, practice different religions. So, they look at the world very differently and have different preferences. Democracy provides peaceful solution to these problems. So in a diverse country like India, democracy keeps our country together. Then the next is, democracy enhances the dignity of the citizen. How? Democracy is based on the principle of political equality, on recognizing that the poorest and the least educated have the same status as the rich and the educated one. people are not subjects of a rulers, they are the ruler themselves. Even when they make mistakes, they are responsible for their conduct. So, in that way, democracy enhances the dignity of the citizens. And the next argument in favor of democracy is how does democracy allow us to correct its own mistakes? There is no guarantee that mistakes cannot be made in democracy. No form of government can guarantee that. The advantage in a democracy is that such mistake cannot be hidden for long. There is a space for public discussion on these mistakes, and there is room for correction. Either the rulers have to change their decision or the rulers can be changed. So, this cannot happen in a non democratic country. That is why democracy is considered as the best form of